What's up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We're kicking things off with a story that's tugging at the heartstrings. Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark has posted a message on Instagram that has everyone talking as her team heads into the playoffs. Next up, we're diving deep into the numbers. Did you notice a dip in the TV ratings? We've got the scoop on the Indiana Fever's lowest viewership of the season, and it might surprise you why. But the Indiana Fever aren't just sitting back. We've got breaking news on who they're bringing in to help fill the void. Get ready, because a former Lowe's Angels spark is signing with the Fever after Caitlin Clark's injury announcement. And to wrap up this lightning round, we're celebrating resilience. Find out how the Indiana Fever are overcoming Caitlin Clark's injury and a host of other setbacks to secure their spot in the WNBA playoffs. Stick around for all the details, and make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell. Caitlin Clark's playoff snub. This is a tough one, folks. Indiana Fever sensation Caitlin Clark, who has captivated fans all season, is facing a heartbreaking reality. She'll be watching her team's playoff run from the sidelines. Despite a season plagued by injuries, including her own season-ending ailment, the Fever have rallied to clinch a postseason berth. Now, as they prepare for the playoffs, Clark shared a poignant message on Instagram that's resonating deeply with fans. She posted a black-and-white photo of herself celebrating on the court with the caption, "I miss this so bad." This candid expression of longing comes after a brutal year for the Rookie of the Year, who battled through quad and groin injuries before being sidelined for good on September 4th. In a statement on X, Clark expressed her profound disappointment, saying, "Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling." She spent countless hours in the gym with the sole aim of returning, making this outcome particularly devastating. Clark hasn't seen game action since mid-July, missing a significant portion of her second year. While her absence is a blow, the Fever have shown incredible grit, securing their second consecutive postseason appearance and their first winning season since 2015. The WNBA playoffs begin September 14th, and the Fever are set to host a playoff game for the first time in nearly a decade. It's a historic moment, overshadowed by the absence of their biggest star. But how is this impacting the league's ratings, and who is stepping up to fill Clark's shoes on the court? Clarkless Fever ratings plummet. The WNBA and its broadcast partners have been celebrating record-breaking viewership, but a new trend is emerging. Caitlin Clark is the undeniable engine. Without the Indiana Fever superstar on the court, TV numbers are taking a significant hit, raising questions about the league's long-term media appeal. Shortly after announcing her season-ending groin injury, the viewership for Fever games has seen a noticeable decline. A recent matchup against the Phoenix Mercury on NBA TV drew just 314,000 viewers, marking the lowest number for the Fever on the network since Clark's debut. This continues a season-long pattern. When Clark plays, audiences tune in. When she's sidelined, they don't. Across 7 available NBA TV games this season, Fever games featuring Clark averaged over 600,000 viewers. However, in the 5 games she missed, that average plummeted to a stark 357,000. This contrasts sharply with last year, when NBA TV saw record WNBA audiences, with Fever games often at the center of those high numbers. The league is now bracing for a potentially significant drop in ratings during the upcoming postseason, especially after Clark's playoff games last year captivated nearly 2.2 million viewers on average. With viewership numbers dropping, the Indiana Fever are making moves to strengthen their roster. Find out who they're signing next. Fever sign veteran guard amidst injury crisis. In a strategic move to bolster their roster for the upcoming WNBA playoffs, the Indiana Fever have signed veteran guard Shea Petty to a rest-of-season contract. This signing comes as the team navigates the challenging absence of star player Caitlin Clark and several other key injuries. Petty, who previously had a 7-day hardship contract with the Fever, is now eligible to play in their final regular season game and throughout the entire postseason. This move provides much-needed depth and experience to a Fever squad that has shown remarkable resilience. Prior to rejoining Indiana, Petty played for the Lowe's Angels Sparks, where she was an essential part of their lineup despite their own injury struggles. Across her 5 WNBA seasons and 116 games, the 5'7" guard has averaged 6 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Her ability to contribute offensively and defensively will be crucial as the Fever aim to compete at the highest level without Clark. The signing highlights the team's proactive approach in adapting to adversity and ensuring they are as competitive as possible. But can these new additions and the team's grit truly overcome the loss of their biggest star? Fever's resilience powers playoff berth. Injuries threaten to derail the Indiana Fever season, but a remarkable display of resilience and strategic player acquisitions has seen them clinch a playoff spot. Even without their marquee player, Caitlin Clark, and dealing with multiple other significant absences, the Fever have proven their ability to compete and win. The team faced a daunting challenge with Clark sidelined due to a season-ending groin injury, compounded by extended absences from Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Carlson, Ari McDonald, and Chloe Bibby. To fill the gaps, the Fever brought in veteran players like Odyssey Sims, Ariel Powers, and Shea Petty on short-term contracts, who ultimately earned deals for the remainder of the season. These reinforcements proved vital, providing leadership and crucial scoring. A standout performance, including 17 points from Natasha Howard and 13 points from Shea Petty on perfect shooting, led the Fever to a dominant 94-65 victory over the Washington Mystics on September 7th, securing their playoff berth. Despite Clark's impressive averages of 16.5 points, 8.8 assists, and 5 rebounds in her limited 13 games, the team has demonstrated a collective strength and adaptability. They enter the postseason with renewed confidence, ready to show that their ambition and competitive spirit remain intact, even in the face of significant adversity. That's all the news for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with the Roger Report. What a show, folks. We saw Caitlin Clark's emotional message as the Fever head to the playoffs without her, the undeniable impact of her absence on TV ratings, the Indiana Fever signing Shea Petty to bolster their lineup, and the incredible resilience of the Fever fighting their way to the postseason despite major injuries. Don't miss another second of action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Roger Report.